Okay, we're back. We're back, guys. We're back, guys. So sorry. My computer crashed really hard. Crashed super hard. It gave me the blue screen of death. So I do apologize. So hopefully you guys will come back. Hopefully the algorithm will get you back. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay. We're waiting for everyone to come back in. We're waiting for everyone to come back in. So sorry. I always hate those interruptions. Those are never fun. Had a mass computer crash, malfunction, went down in the tubes. But we're going to continue this thing. Hopefully you guys come back in. You guys can pop back in here. The algorithm will reward me with some viewers. We'll see. But if not, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just do it live. We'll do it live. We're just gonna, we'll talk to ourselves. Let's go. All right. Anyway, we're just gonna, I don't even, if something's gonna work or break, whatever, we're just gonna keep talking. All right. So let's see what is happening here. Let's go here. Okay. Let's see if we can get the Substack. All right. So yeah, we wanted to go through this, the daily degen. This is basically everything that's been happening in the cryptocurrency markets today. We got a total crypto market cap, like we said, at $3.7 trillion. We got gold sitting at $2,674 an ounce. We have oil at $70 a barrel. U.S. 10-year Treasury at a 4.23%. The biggest price movers here in terms of CoinGecko, Swift Coin, Ski Mask Dog, Stonks. If you're familiar with the Stonks character, the Stonks guy, they got Smoking Chicken Fish. Okay, we got Giga Chad, Keep Network, AMP, and this Mad token. So we've mentioned this token before. This is a memes after dark, and so we've seen that token. We saw it being promoted and advertised on actually Morales Money, and so I wonder what's going to happen with this token, but I've been seeing it. It's been kind of popping up in my radar, so I don't know if that's a sign to keep on lock with this thing. So, all right. Also, we have Tron did a 90% move to the upside, so that's been a big mover. And then we have XYO just doing so much freaking damage here in terms of gains, just insane. There's a rumored partnership with Tesla and XYO being implemented as a data oracle and tracking data oracle inside of the Cybertruck. So this is super cool. Been seeing that. So that XYO is super undervalued. So I think that thing's gonna fly. And then we got Tribe. Look, Mooding is doing well. This is the top losers. So actually, in terms of losers, this has gone down 40%. But guys, it went up literally like 270, 300, 400% over the past week. So like we said, these things that have been going up a lot are going to see some retracements. But we're still bullish on XYO. So all right, so this is the top losers. See Mooding, Bitcoin Wizards, Meta, Weeks. Some of these we're not very familiar with, but what happened? My computer crashed. Sorry, guys. Yeah, if you're coming back into the stream, I'm so sorry. Like, we were in mid just trying to get the flow down, and my computer crashed. Everything just completely went kaput. So I had to completely restart and just go on a brand new stream. So I hope you guys are you back? Are you kind of back? No. 3 people. Okay, you're not really back. It's okay. Few of you are back. We'll keep going. We'll keep going through this news, and hopefully most of you come back. But yeah, that definitely probably messed up the algorithm a little bit. It is what it is. We've been getting rug pulled by our computer. We're gonna have to do a major inner working. Like something's going on with the computer that is messing things up really bad. Like rugging us midstream. It's not been fun. All right, what else is okay? So this is also the top movers in terms of total value locked on the weekly, the monthly. These things have been doing really well, like Tezos, CeeLo, Filecoin, Hyperliquid, Multiverse X, and then we have Algorand, EOS, Kaya, Zirkit. Then we have Tron, Hedera, and IOTA, EVM. All of these are some that have added some percentage in total value locked. And let's see, these are the fastest growing protocols by total value locked on the weekly. Has been Synthetics. Then we have Elixir, which is part of a Cosmos. It's kind of like a Cosmos thing. I believe so. And then we got Flexa. Then let's see, BounceBit, Thena, Just Stables. I don't know if are you guys familiar with any of these? I know I'm familiar. I've heard of Synthetics. We've seen Synthetics before, but these other ones we're not too familiar with. But it's always good to maybe keep some things on your radar. If things are adding some total value locked, we got some DeFi action going on. It could be some opportunities to look at. And then these are the top 12 entities by 24-hour fee generation. So obviously, Ethereum always generating the best fees, and then Uniswap because of all the different chains that they are involved with and all the different liquidity pools and the action with the decentralized finance. Getting up there. Uniswap's always been kind of the top dog. Then we got the Fear and Greed Index at 78. And then let's see some new AI project. There's a new AI giant project called OURBIT. I haven't checked this out. I haven't been following too much the AI narrative as much as you guys have. But this is something new. And let's see, what else is there? Yep, altcoin season. We're basically in the highest point of getting into this altcoin season. We're at 90. I mean, just a couple weeks ago, we were here. We were like in Bitcoin season, and now we're in altcoin season. And so we basically broke out of this support here to bring us over past the point where we were in March. January, February, and March, we basically teased an altcoin season, and then now we're actually in it. And I think we're going to be in it for a little bit. We're going to probably see a little bit of this Bitcoin dominance start to go down a little bit, and it's already playing out right now. We have like Bitcoin dominance going down. Bitcoin dominance peaked at 62%, and then it started to consolidate back down into these lows. And before, when we had this happen, we had Ethereum dominance, and the prices of the altcoins going up. So what's happening now is, like you see here, we got the Ethereum dominance going up. When it starts to get back up to like this range around here, like 18%, then I think that's when we're going to really start to see Ethereum fly. And Ethereum right now, like we said, guys, we're in an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and we are due for a breakout out of the cup and handle pattern, which you can see a little bit more clearly on the weekly here. If you're looking at ETH, just from a big, giant, big perspective, this is the breakout point, 6,500. That's the target for the cup and handle. You're bringing the depth of what the cup is right here into the handle, and about the bottom of the handle here. Kind of a nice range. We're already, starting to break out of that, and I think the target is pretty clear. And so that was why we took the trade. We actually took the this trade. We made a video on it, and we're up. So if you had taken that similar type of trade, which obviously this is not financial advice, and it's not anything that we're advising you to do at all. But we told you guys the next trade would be Ethereum, because it's going to see that next inflow, bucket of water, of volume, and liquidity going into Ethereum, because a lot of the fundamental, old coin projects from the last cycle have seen their 400% moves now. Who do you think is going to get the next thing? I think it's going to be ETH. So we could possibly see ETH really pumping here and surprise everyone. And then all the people that were saying, I swapped my ETH for Sol, or I swapped my blah, blah, blah for this, and then ETH goes up 200%, they're going to be like, ah. And so I just want to be able to be in the trade. And also I did buy one spot ETH for an average price of $3,100. And so I'm betting on a 15K ETH, it's not off the table. So we're seeing some really nice moves in the charts here on the 4-hour And we got into the inverse perpetual, which is using ETH as collateral for the trade to then get more ETH. So all the links in the description if you guys want to do, if you guys want to put in trades, because right now this is the time to be just in this market in general. You know, these are the best performing markets, and volatility obviously doesn't come without risk, but the risk here is that you're not in it at all. There's more risk of you holding cash and you not being invested in something than there is to be invested in it. I would rather you, in my own crazy mind, get experience going into something like this and losing some money and making some money all at the same time, instead of you not doing anything and then keeping your money in savings or keeping your money in this or whatever. I almost would want you to like mentally deal with that. because then it gets you out of your shell. It breaks you, just bust that shell up. And then, because that's how I had to do that to myself. I had to get out of that fear mentality, that fear mindset. And I think that it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes some years. I mean, it's taken me some years to to bust that shell open. Just crack it open. Crack it open. I'm like the damn arm coming out of the Dolly painting. You know, the one with the egg, you know, the egg of the earth, the birth of the earth, like the freaking, just bust that thing. Get it. Crawl out of it. And start to think about your money going down in value 30% by you not doing anything with it. Start to wrap your head around that. Imagine this. Your cash that you hold in the bank, if you had just held it in the bank for 5 years, it's going to be now devalued by more than 30% or more over the next 4 years. Because the Federal Reserve is going to keep printing money. It's the only thing that they know how to do. All their meetings and their job reports and their quantitative whatever. All you need to know is that the government prints money through the Federal Reserve and they invest it in the markets. And then through taxation, they're able to then print even more money and siphon it out of you. And then if you were to just hold your cash in the bank, the government keeps printing money and the value goes down. And so what do you do? What do you do? You need to have a plan to make sure you're protecting your energy. That's what money is. It's just energy. It's just a representation of the work that you have put in, and maybe sometimes it's not represented in the quality. It's like it is your work and your effort and your time based in a representation of an energy unit that then we all has decided as a society of humans to go, for your energy that you have expelled to do said work, here is thing that we have value. And so how are you going to plan out the next 5-10 years of your life right now? Because if you're thinking just in the couple weeks or months and then that's it, and then your brain stops, then you have to have another type of plan. You need to be thinking of what you're doing right now is determining the next 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years that are going to be playing out. And if you make the right moves now, you will be a lot closer to be retiring and being a millionaire next year, to then be able to use those resources and what you have learned all through these different cycles to then dominate the next 5 to 10 years. And you'll be so ahead of the curve, massively ahead of the curve because of that. But if you agree with anything I'm saying, I guess you could hit the like button. But we're gonna go ahead and end this stream. Honestly, we're kind of a little pissed. Our computer crashed, so it kind of jacked up our algorithm and our stream and all that stuff. But ETH target, someone's asking for the ETH target. The ETH target for this cycle is 10. I mean, I think it's like between 8 and 10K. I think we're going to be going to all-time highs here within the next couple days. I think ETH is probably going to do like a crazy like 50, 60, 70% run. People are going to be very angry because they're going to be like, damn it, I had a bunch of ETH like stacked and then I swapped it into something else because I was wanting the run and chasing the run, and the run was right there. It's kind of like Pepe. Like I'm thinking, Pepe is due for that run we've been waiting for. This, a breakout here. Once it starts, it's good. It's gonna go. It's gonna start going. But we're ready for it. We're ready for it for sure. But all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. Smash up the likes on this one and go back to the other stream and leave some comments on that one and like that one as well for the algo. And make sure you guys check out these brand new emojis that we wanted to add in the arsenal. So if you are a member of the channel, make sure you're posting these emojis, posting the Bitcoin and the Doge. Want to pay homage to the OGs, the original gangsters in the space. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry for the technical difficulties and the complications. Man, we've had a couple things happen this week that have just been a little slightly annoying, but we're going to fix them, and we are going to make sure that we give you guys still the best crypto live stream that we can possibly give you with the things that we have, and we're always going to have to make some adjustments, and we'd love to hear your feedback too. So anything that you would love to see on this live stream or on this channel, or coins that you'd like me to talk about, just make sure you put your thoughts in the chat and also in the comment section below. Also, shout out to all of the exchanges that are in the links in the description. Make sure you guys are checking out all of those. You want to have a bunch of different exchanges set up for this bull run. Headband said, I want more money. Give it to me. That's my comment. Nice. You had to come in at the last minute, Headband. But yeah. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you later. Peace.